Hello Starfield fans, welcome back to Dreadis Starfield gameplay. As you can see, I'm working on the Space Beast. If you're wondering about the background music, it's Stellaris. I have Stellaris playing in the background on Steam. That's my background music for this episode. Hope you don't mind. It's fairly intense. And I'm gonna one take as much as I can. So, we're gonna get into some base building. I need to switch this vehicle out because I have another one and I haven't tried it yet. But I don't have the ability, I don't think I can switch it out right here, right? Oh, access vehicle. Yeah, okay. Striker. There we go. I want this striker that is active. Yeah. The red striker.
Entering vehicle. Please, drive safely.
Yeah, that's not happening, Bosco.
This region is not suited for biological life forms. It does not possess the resources required for your survival.
Oi. Okay, that might be a dent. I kind of jammed. Hey, Bosco, we have a problem. I may have just jammed the vehicle under the ship. Maybe I can turn around or get out. No, I can't get out. Oh no. All right. Oh wait. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. Oh, gee. There you go. All right. Okay, so I may have scuffed the paint, Bosco. Yeah. Alright, well, we do have a vehicle repair shop in one of the other ships, so we'll just do that there. But in the meantime, let's hop in and modify this ship. So, the vehicle repair shop, so I have two of them. There's this one here. So this is good for repairing Rev 8s. And zoom out. I have one here as well. So yeah, that's part of the gameplay. A little bit of fun. So the beast. How are we gonna work on the beast? Notice the thumbnail. I had it at this angle, and then these teeth here. It looked pretty beasty, and I was pretty happy with that. So, because it's still looking like a bit of a beast, let's make it look even more like a beast. Now, part of the thing that I'm looking for is I'm looking for it to kind of flow down and then back up again and then flow up and over on the back. That's kind of the shape this way. I was wondering if I should go with like catamaran style, so I have like 3 hulls that touch the ground, but I think I'm going to keep it all on the core. So we're going to get into fascia because and I got to make sure I get all the rooms hooked up. So last time on the last episode, if you saw the last episode, this wasn't connected, and the reason it wasn't connected, I don't know, because it has an arrow pointing in, right? So it should have connected. And then it had, there's this here, so I thought it would have been there. As far as changing it, so this was the main engineering 1x1. So what I could do is, this is a main engineering 2x1, and it's an Owl Tech. This one's an Owl Tech as well. There's a few other things, like for example, right here where this piece comes in, this was clipping into this piece. That was another issue. And these cargo ones, they're not going to be here. So I should just take all the stuff that probably is going to change off as far as location. And I don't know, I kind of like what's happening here. Not sure if I'll end up keeping that. I'm gonna move this stuff out to the side for now. Looks like I don't even have that one on that side. And take that one out as well. All right. So as far as the rooms go, I have, where is it here? Sarah's room. There's Sarah's room. Now if I go and I copy it, and then I'm gonna change it to Sam's room, Barrett's room, Andrasia's room, let's see here. That's it, other than Cora's room. So those are all the crew rooms. And I'm gonna switch them to the, should have switched them already. Let's see here, so Z flip. I think, okay, so it's just on that one side. So now they're all on the one side. The engineering. Okay, so Altec transporter room can go to another location. So one of the things was that I was missing this here. I need to fix that now. There we go. That should allow me to pass through now. And then I'm thinking of using just this here, the Varun empty. Put that one there. And then Sarah's room was able to go off the bridge. Right? So I feel like yeah. I don't know if I want to have the rooms right off the bridge. So many other spots in the ship where they can have their own kind of space, right? So one of the things I'm missing is a workshop. So let's see, crew quarters, hydroponics, armory, Briggs, hangar. Okay. So should I have a hangar? If I'm gonna have a hangar, I have a special hangar that I want to use. The control station's good. Canyonway. Okay, so I'm not seeing the workshop. Let's see. I'm gonna take a look in tabs. We're gonna go to 1 second here. So there's gotta be one in here. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. There's a doctor's room. Could use that. Workshop. There it is. That's a 1x1. Which is fine. I don't mind a 1x1. Is there any other, like a science lab? Just infirmary and brig. Is fine. I already have the all-in-one berth, so... So the other one that I want is... There's a Varun science lab. No, the one I'm after is the Trident workshop hangar. A little high up. But there's a bay there. It is a little high up. Well, I didn't plan on moving that, but it worked out. Okay. Now, I don't necessarily have a way into there right now. And I can also move this back. So if I was to take like this, right? And set that. Probably should have the entrance on the other side too. Not forget that, like we did the last time. There we go. We got the vehicle bay in there. And then we have a vehicle bay, and then we have the mess hall. Mess hall is kind of on its own. Now, I could do something here with all the 1x1s, right? So I can't do anything here because of the elevator not having an exit over there. But I can put stuff here. So I'll hit Z. There we go. That's good, actually. So now I can take, let's see here. So, Barrett's room, Dreja's room, and Sarah's room. There we go. Okay, and then on the other side, because this is the armory. Now, the captain's quarters. One second here. Yeah, there we go. So the captain's quarters. Next variant. Oh, it's armory, captain's quarters. Okay. So here's the problem. My bed got cut off. So I need my room to be here. Alright, that'll work out. Trying to get all this stuff everywhere. Kind of clogging up my view. Okay, so then as far as all this other stuff, I've got the Owl Tech. I just had it here, so. Okay, there. Got the main hall. Okay, so this one has an entrance on two sides, right? That's why it didn't work. This one here, main engineering, it shows it on all four. I'm gonna put it here. The workshop, I'm gonna actually put there. I've got Sam's room and Cora's room. So, I don't typically want Sam and Cora to be right off the engineering. So, what I can do though is we have the armory. Not a good spot either. What do we got here? Maroon empty. Okay. Right, so this is off the dock module. There's a maroon empty there. So that would probably be a good spot for both Sam and Cora on either side. That way she has access to the elevator and can be like, you can only go to certain areas of the ship. Okay, I just lost that piece. Something's going on there. Okay. I had to go all the way to there, try to get it. Okay, yeah. Let's see. So Sam's room. Is that right? Yeah. In Cora's room, we gotta switch the door to the other side, which we just did. There we go. And the jail is just on the other side. Man, even when I try. Okay, and you know what? In that case, I could also do something else. I could put them up here. I think. Alright, yeah, we're gonna do that. So, grab these doors. These are just pass-throughs right now. I'm gonna make everything basically a passageway along at the beginning. You know what? It's fine. I don't even know why I'm doing that. Okay, maybe not. Let's see here. So I'll switch it. That side. Then we have that window there. So I don't want to cover it. And take this out. Move it to there. I could also use, I can get rid of this and use something else. There's another piece that looks better for there, but I'm not quite at that point yet, because I still have to figure out where all these are going. So I got a Varun empty, the gym, bathroom, examination room, and a shrine. So we could have the bathroom down here. Well, the examination room for sure. The Varun examination room could be right off of the infirmary. I could either go around into it, or I could have it go right off the infirmary. So I'm going to go around into it. And then we'll add a bathroom. And we'll add another bathroom. Right there. So there's the bathrooms for the ship. Okay, and then we need a gym and a shrine. So I'll put the gym at the front, attached onto this module, because it's a SPE module. And the shrine can go here. And as far as the armory goes, we have here an all-in-one berth. So the all-in-one berth can go probably under here. I could have the armory in another spot. And then put the engine up there. Alright, well, yeah, right now I'm kind of questioning the armory. I feel like it doesn't need to be there at all. I might have space right here. But in order to do that, I need to I'm gonna take this out. Okay, so here's the armory. Now, how will I have access to it? Oh, see, I don't even have access to the captain's quarters right now. I need something in there. Just delete that. And then here. There we go. So now I have this kind of gap right here. And as far as engines go, I still have a warp drive to fit in here. And a few other things. So where is that stuff gonna go? Let's see, if I go right about there on that. I could have this like under here. Sorry, I'm gonna just whoa. Trying to like zoom out. Look at an angle here. Okay. I think I got the angle. Alright. There we go. Alright, so I feel like we have pretty much everything where we need it to be. I need to fill in that gap in here, some space in here. We'll put cargo in there. Let's see what cargo we have. The cargo I'm after is those blocky ones like this one. I'm going to use a Carvel V103. It just fills that space. I had to flip it to attach it onto that wing. I'm gonna flip it for that side. There we go. Got some cargo in there. Now that space is filled. And as far as our cargo is still good at 22,000. So that's pretty decent. Now this, I was wondering, is if there is another piece that I can attach that looks similar. Get into structure. Yeah, okay. We do have some back ones. Kind of like how this is going. There's that. We can either do something like this. I think it looks like it lines up better with this one. As long as I have the variant. Right? Seems a bit big, but it does keep with the angle. Now there is a attachment point there, so is it able to attach there? Is. Okay. Interesting. Wonder if I was to switch it to this. No. Yeah. I don't know why it like adds some shape to it instead of being flat. And on the underside it looks a little different. Yeah, I don't know. Something. I mean, I'll leave it for now. I feel like it takes that shape nicely, so. Here we go. Now how am I going to get the bottom half to not look like a block? Right? Okay, so this empty and all-in-one berth, they probably aren't going on the ship. That's probably it. As far as... Although I could throw a couple all-in-one berths here off these empties. Seriously. Almost had it. There we go. There you go. Right beside Sarah and Barrett's room is an all-in-one berth. Rooms that are available. Alright, so... You know, I feel like I need to go and take a look at it. Right? Right in the way of the door. Might be able to do something up here. That'll do for now, because I want to go take a look at it, make sure that everything's working. And as far as cargo goes, somehow I gotta fit all that on here. I feel like I'm gonna have to use, because I'm gonna have to use it for space, right? So like I could do it in here. Like, did I not grab both? I thought I grabbed both. Wish I had a front one. I think I do. As far as cargo goes. Is there a front one? I know this one points to the back and points up. As far as all these different shapes, there should be a cargo for every shape, you would think, but doesn't seem like there is. Like this one here, if I was to Z flip it, it only goes up. No like front wedges. Like side rounds. Yeah, and the rest are all these crate looking things. This one is pretty useful if I want to use certain layouts. But I'm using this stuff here. This stuff's pretty wild looking. But yeah, if I could have this where it's like towed front, I would put it right there, a full row of it. But I can't. I'm gonna have to use something else. But one of the things I can do is I can make a weapons array at the front. Alright, see if this one has like a corner piece. Does it switch to the front or it's just top and bottom. One might work. That one is definitely more what I'm looking for, actually. Right? See what else we can do with that. Okay, so it has an underside version too. That could be good. Alright, I'm going to add some galleons. There's the one galleon spot, and then I think I can go over to this one. And there's more room below it too. There we go. Okay, so my cargo, it still says, no, it can't be. Flight check. Too few landing gear, yeah, okay. Let's get rid of some of these. Still 2 errors. 1 error. There we go. So I'm going to actually delete this one and this one. Okay. Just trying to get in the proper view here. Yeah. I wonder if there's more attachment points that I could use with something a little bit pointier. I like it though. Gives me the shape I'm looking for. Trying to keep everything as symmetrical as I can. Alright, well, let's see if the colors work. Because, let's see here, do I have attachment points? I do. Okay, I thought I had attachment points. What kind of attachment points are these? On an end like that? Works fine though. Also, the fulminators over here. I'm probably going to change all the weapons on this thing. Which reminds me, where are the other weapons? Oh yeah, they're right here. On either side of this. Alright, got a bit of a diamondback going on here. How are we going to treat this next bit? So the fuel tank. See if we can see what other shapes we have for fuel tanks. I have this one here, the 800G. And there's this fuel cell. Has 500. Barely even noticeable. Right? And then the mass is 40, 25. These ones are 10, 29, 30. As far as the overall shapes go, I'm just going to go with this one. Hold on one second here. I'm going to go with this one here, the DPA 800GH whatever. Put that on there. Then get rid of these. Still like a gap in here, but that's fine. Figure something out. I don't necessarily want to overuse this. I'm liking these Trinity pieces. Oh, bow port. These are from that ship. Okay, yeah, here we go. Alright. Pylon. Those pylons are cool too. And these ones have that, all that extra metal bit around it. Nice corner pieces. Nice beast looking pieces. See here. So I like it, but then I kind of want it to be narrower and underneath. Well, this could actually go right on here. Move this out of here. Take one of these galleons. Put it there. There is a snap point there. Yeah, see, it won't go in center. Okay, but I can make it center if I do another galleon. Okay. The one that's just straight. There is, but it's a 2. Goes like that, and then it covers up the window. Is fine. Let's see here, what variant? Here we go, previous variant. There, it doesn't have a window anymore. Okay. Quite the scaly back. I feel like it's alright, so then I don't necessarily need this one, because I could take this, move it to there, but then it leaves that gap there, which is where that one would come in handy. Do something like that. Okay, now I kind of see what's going on here. Yeah, as far as the engines go, I might just tuck them like up in there. You got those two there, and this one here can go. I could actually just hide them in the body. I don't know if this one would hide it or not. Kinda. I put a smaller one of these in. If there is one. Or just front. Like that. Still attached, so that's good. Means I could probably do the same here. Right? I do that for all 3 layers. Or break up the top too. Or as well. So this here is all the way back in there. Looks good. Like it. Okay. Now I know what piece I would like to see. I think the middle at the back is kind of done. Maybe, is it this piece? I mean, it kind of fits. Like that. Oh, very nice. Told you it was going to be a beast. Alright, it has to drop one. Not in the right spot. There. I need a little something to go in there. Does this just clip on? Yeah, perfect. Get rid of that. One error, flight check. Unattached modules. Okay, so I guess I just picked it. Alright. So let's try just moving everything. So this has no attachment, so it was attached in here. Alright, well, I ended up having to drive somebody to work, so I'm back. And the back of the ship kind of got deleted. There was a bunch of stuff that wasn't attached, and so I just deleted it. But we want to take a look inside, see if everything's where it should be. Alright, so first floor, we have an elevator. Second floor. So that is the way outside. And then we have a bathroom and an examination room. So that's good if we want to, like, yeah, quarantine somebody. And we have the hospital right here. And then we have the jail or the brig. So I feel like that's a good entrance to the ship. Kind of functional. You'd think of a couple scenarios that would benefit from that layout. Alright, then we're into what is the crew cabins, I think. No, so okay, here we go. So we're
All systems
into
looking good, boss.
the Rev 8 hangar. Here, let me switch to first person view here.
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drive so we can float around.
So this room's pretty awesome, and it has all these
my attention.
workbenches and everything here, so it's great. And then we have, I believe this is Sarah's room, and then it should be, so this is like a crew bedroom. And then we have the armory. So that's the third floor. Okay, so this is Barrett's room, I believe. And then we should have another crew room, and then my bedroom, along with my bed. There's even a bathroom in here. But yeah, here's my room, the crew room, Barrett's room. And then over here we have the living room. And it doesn't have the window that opens up like the other one did. But yeah, that's the main floor there. Okay, then I have Andrasia's room. And this is Sam and Cora's room. So Cora's got this room. And Andrasia is over here. Then we have this battle station room. Then goes up to the front. I feel like I missed a room, but I'm not sure. Then this is the bridge. Okay. So now this room, yeah, okay. So it's got two. Yeah, so this actually has benches. These pads right here are benches. So spacesuit workbench, industrial workbench, weapons workbench, and a research lab, pharmaceutical lab. So they're all here in this one cube, right? We got the workout room, which it looks like, so there's no entrance here. That's interesting. But it wants to. I can't go through it, so I can go through the gym. Interesting. Well, I can still use it. I can still get through. And then we end up in here, and then we have the warp, like, you know, beam me up Scotty, right here. And then we have the worship to the interstellar snake god, or whatever the heck it is. We have the warp core, the second warp core. Got a bathroom, a bunk room, and then we're into this space here, which is the observatory. Nice. Lighting's a bit weird in here. But yeah. Out in the Starfield. Wow. Alright, Starfielders. Starfield players, well, thanks for liking and subscribing. Thanks for coming back. And come back for more Starfield action.